saint versus sinners, the poor versus riches, top ramen place versus 5-star dinners. Wonder where I fit in, the humblest beginnings. Had to take some losses before I saw my first winnings. Silver line grinning, poverty line thinning. My life is like a movie and the plot just thickened. Came from broken homes trying to break the old traditions. Left my old ways for my future acquisitions. I know, no such thing as playing both sides. I know, life is better in the dope ride. I know, the water better in the low tide. Music better.
Hello beautiful people, today is January 30th and it is 10:30 a.m. So this morning I got to campus pretty early at 8 a.m. and I just started working, so I had a few administrative things to do and emails to send out. So after I was done that, I just spent some time finalizing the poster for our vegetal poetry night that we're going to be hosting for Socio-Anthro Week. So getting things done this week. I mean, yesterday was really productive and today was really productive, at least this morning. So I'm really happy about how my week is going so far. Yesterday I didn't have a chance to record or show you a little bit of the AI workshop, but yesterday the workshop went really well. We had a few new participants, so that made me really happy. Next week is our final workshop, so that should be really fun. And then after that workshop is done, then me and my colleagues are going to spend the rest of the semester analyzing the data and hopefully writing a paper that we can publish. So given that I finished all of my administrative tasks already, I'm going to head out to the library to get a wire. As you guys saw, we went to the Korean Center for an event and we did some recordings there. However, we don't have like the wire to transfer the media to our laptops. So I have to go to the library and see if they have a wire that I can use to do that, because the cameras are due tomorrow because we rented them out from the library. So I just want to make sure that we're able to download all of our media into our computers and USB key today. So I have to head out to the library right after this, and then once that is done, I might just head home. We'll see what time it is. I don't think it's going to take too long to download all the media. I brought my USB key and my hard drive, so I should have enough space to do all of that. So hopefully it doesn't take too long, and then I might head home and just work from home for the rest of the evening and clean my house a little bit, because last night I didn't have a chance to do the dishes, so they're due. But they can also just wait. I mean, things like that can wait. They're not like super important. But I also just don't want things to pile up, but it's fine. I don't know why I'm thinking about dishes so much this morning. I should not care about dishes that much. There's bigger things to care about. But yeah, so I'm a little bit tired. This year's word was discipline, and while I have been disciplined in terms of like getting things done for school and things like that, I haven't been disciplined in my personal life in terms of starting to go to the gym. I mean, I think with my nutrition I'm getting good. I mean, these last 2 weeks I've been bringing my own lunch to school, drinking a lot of water, and just trying to, you know, nourish my body with actual nutrients rather than with like garbage. So that's good. But I definitely want to start hitting the gym again. I haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks and I'm definitely feeling it now. I don't feel as strong, I don't feel as energized. So tomorrow morning I'm gonna kick myself in the butt to go to the gym. My husband went this morning, and for myself, I just couldn't get up in the morning. I was so tired. Like I said, I had my comprehension exams the week we came back from the winter break, and I didn't even have a winter break because I finished writing my comprehension exams and then I had to prepare right away to defend. Usually you have to give the professors 3 to 4 weeks to read your comprehension exam, and then you go ahead with the defense. But for me, since I I guess since I sent it on January 1st and they still had that 1 week off, I think all of them just read it during that week. It wasn't long, but they all agreed to go ahead with the defense. So I did that on January 10th, and then after that I took some days off, and then I just started back at work. So it's been 2 weeks that I've been back into it. And like I said, I'm feeling great, but I'm not rushing myself right now. I'm trying to build my reading list for the next month, as well as find a job outside of academia that relates to my research project so I can have some experience there. So there's a few things that I'm trying to do. I'm also, going to be presenting. I have events coming up, so there's just a lot of like planning and settling that I have to do. And it is just the start of the new year, and like I was thinking last night, it's crazy that last year during this time I was starting my first PhD course. I had no idea that a year later I would become a candidate. I thought it would take me at least 2 years, but here I am, very happy and proud of myself, but also understanding that now I need to take care of myself. So I'm going to put an effort to do a health and nutrition plan for February. I don't have any like weight loss goals because that's not my goal. My goal is just to be healthy and fit, and I know that's going to take some time because I haven't been taking care of myself for a few years now. So I'm trying to get back into that to make sure that I don't develop any health conditions. And I think this is something very important to talk as graduate students because we're always rushing and we're always putting our work first. And while that is very important, our health is also very important because without good health we can't show up and present our best self to other people. So for me, I'm going to try and take this very seriously in the next month. And like I said, the word of the year is discipline. So I'm trying to become disciplined, but not in a way that's like every hour is like counted for and stuff like that. It's more like a discipline in terms of having a schedule that I can follow, that is not overwhelming, and also being able to balance everything without getting not overwhelmed, but just without having to risk my own health for it. Because like I mentioned, I always put my work first, but now I'm trying to, while I want to put my work first as well, I also need to put myself first because they both go hand in hand. So yeah, I also want to start walking more with Kenzo. I mean, that's the thing about the winter and having an English bulldog. They can't be out in weather that's lower than -10. And while it hasn't been too cold here, there has been a lot of snow, and that is also a difficulty for English bulldogs because of their tiny legs. And so I can't really go out walking for long with Kenzo because not all of the streets are cleared from the snow, and it just makes it difficult for him. But this week should be nice and sunny like right now, so hopefully I can pick up walking with him as well because I know he also needs it. So yeah, that's what's on the agenda today. That's kind of what's going on this week, or what's going on with me. A little check-in right here right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna head to the library now, and then I'll come back, and while I transfer like all that media, I'm probably just going to do some readings. And yeah, I'm really excited. Tomorrow should be a just reading and research day, so I'm really happy about that. Oh, and I also think I'm going to be meeting with one of my colleagues who is allowing me to teach one course in the class he's teaching right now, and I'm excited for that because this is an area I want to focus on this year, and I'm going to be doing my first year PhD recap soon, as well as my academic journey. But one of the things that I want to implement this year, I want to focus on, is giving back. So I have joined the mentorship program at my university, and also I have been accepted to teach a mini course in the spring and summer to high school students, but I have to wait for the approval email because they have to see how many people sign up for it. But my proposed course was selected, so I'm really excited about that. And yeah, I'm just feeling happy, a little bit tired, but really happy about how things are going, how the start of the semester is going. So yeah, lots of things coming out, but like I said, we're trying to take it slow. We're trying to situate ourselves, and we're trying to build some sort of discipline. So that's a little check-in for all of you. But now let's head to the library, and then we'll see if we head home early or if we stay on campus. But yeah, busy day, lots of things happening. Let's go.
Staying down for upsides, I know. No such thing as playing both sides, I know. The life is better in the dope ride, I know. The water better in the low tide. Music better amplified, staying down for upsides, I know.
I'm back at the office, so I'm making myself some lemon ginger tea. I have my little cup of my tea here. So it was so funny. I went to the library or the media tech room to get help because we rented out these cameras right here, and I need to transfer the data, right? But I didn't have the cable, so I went to go see them because I couldn't find like a cable to put. And then they were like, oh, there's a USB here, but it's hidden, and none of us saw it. So I felt like super dumb. But they also gave me the cable, so they're like, try it. If it doesn't work, come back and we'll help you out. So I was like, great. And then after that, I had to stop by the 10th floor at the locker because that's where I'm keeping the cameras, because there's some of us that don't have access to this office but needed access to the camera. Anyways, the point is that I needed to stop by the 10th floor, and I bumped into some of my colleagues there, and we just chatted for a little bit. But now I'm back at the office. It's 11:45, and I'm going to do that transfer of data, and I'm also gonna have my delicious lunch. So today I packed myself a delicious ham sandwich and some carrots with hummus. I'm probably gonna have to pick up a few veggies for the week tonight because we are running out of carrots. I noticed that this morning. And I'm probably also gonna get another loaf of bread because we're also running low on bread. But yeah, I'm excited for this afternoon. I'm gonna enjoy my delicious lunch, transfer the data, and hopefully I can be out of here by 1 o'clock. If not, then I'll probably wait for my husband to finish work. But if I can get out of here by 1 o'clock, that would be fantastic, because that way I can go home, do a little bit of chores, and go on a nice walk with Kenzo. So let's get to work. My phone's gonna die soon because, again, I don't know why I keep forgetting to charge it, or it's never fully charged. So that's where I do most of my recordings. So I don't know how much more I'm going to record of the day, but yeah, that's what the rest of the day is gonna look like. So let's go eat some lunch and do this data transfer.
Came up off the ignorance, coming from a family drunk cycle and it's belligerent. Me, I sip a little bit, maybe a little more, just trying to keep a score. 2 cups in and knowing my liver sore, and knowing I'm into soar, and knowing